On the missed field goal attempt, but he'll go to the line and shoot some free throws. Only his third and fourth.
Now the second pick, some were saying, oh, well, that's the consolation after Zion, but I'll tell you what.
Revisit that draft.
Exactly.
The referees are now telling all the people.
What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzlies, home of Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Today, we are talking about 12. No, not Ja Morant, but can the Grizzlies set the franchise record for wins at 12 in a row? But first, every hero needs their theme music.
KeyAno. Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops, so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Ja Morant spiking, let's go for he that MVP.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Y'all be safe. You know 12 out here. You know 12 out here.
Like most Grizzlies fans, I am having the time of my life this season. It's Friday. The Grizzlies are playing in LA. Hopefully, Smokey, Debo, and the crew can get out to the game. But LeBron James will definitely be there. And if you saw from the beginning of this video, it's a little bit there between these two teams. This was really the Grizzlies shit-talking breakout destination. This is where it really hit the national media that this team talks a lot of shit when they started talking and barking at King James. A lot of people's greatest of all time. And the lead dog in all that barking was none other than Mr. Desmond Bane. Mr. Babyface himself. Honey Bun. The one they called the Quiet Assassin. Yeah, he talks a lot of noise on the court. But he backs it up with his play. And I expect the same to happen tonight. I expect to be a highly contested game. The Lakers better come with it. LeBron scored 48 in his last game against the hapless Houston Rockets, but the Grizzlies are, or should be, a different animal. Now, tonight might not be the first night LA Nightlife claimed another NBA team and got them caught up in a game at night, but I'm going to have faith that these Grizzlies are taking games seriously, and they are taking the ability or the attempt to get the number one overall seed in the NBA seriously, because they have a chance to do it. It just so happens Denver and Boston have decided to join the Grizzlies in the groups that just won't lose. So all three of these teams are on some insane winning streaks right now. Of course, the Grizzlies' winning streak is at 11 long games, a franchise record 11 long games. Denver is at 8 games, and the Boston Celtics, which beat the world champions Warriors last night, their winning streak is also at 8 games. So you can see all three of these teams have decided to put some pressure on the rest of the league. Some real live pressure. And it doesn't matter, because in this streak, Ja Morant has set out games. Nikola Jokic has set out games. Jaylen Brown has set out games. So these teams are winning in these streaks despite missing key players. They are not letting excuses come to the forefront. So tonight, I expect the Grizzlies to really try to kick this road trip off on a good note and to claim the franchise record for wins at 12. I hope to see it. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be an exciting game tonight. And I think the Grizzlies will be playing on ESPN tonight, so that should be fun also. A Friday night ESPN game. Of course, it's a late night game. For us older cats out here, we're going to be up late tonight watching this one, dog. So I will be enjoying this game in its entirety. And I think something special is going to happen tonight. I think one of the Grizzlies, I've been thinking that Desmond Bane has a 40-plus game in him real soon. And I think it might come tonight on national TV because Desmond Bane is still trying to talk his way through his game into all-star consideration. Now, he missed a lot of games, so he's got a lot of work to do, but having big performances on national TV goes a long way into getting your name into consideration for the coaches putting you on the all-star team. So he has some work to do. Jaren Jackson has some work to do. And Ja Morant, of course, he only has work to do to make that all-NBA selection because he needs that. It's worth $30 million to him to make that all-NBA team. So the more they win, the more success they have, the more awards and accolades will come their way. So I do believe they know that. And right now, the Grizzlies are 7-point favorites on the road in LA. The over-under is 242.5, so they expect a pretty high-scoring game. I do too. I expect the Grizzlies might score 130 tonight. Bet accordingly. I don't know if I am, but you should. Peace.